happy to
There
have
we
you
go,
with us,
rain.
and
Pouring
we are
down
underway
rain,
here
man.
on Thursday
It's
Night
always this
Primetime.
rain.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. You look at this Colt defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against
Yeah,
the
we
pass
got
at
some
number
holes. We
28.
sure got
The
some
easy
holes.
thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
A give running right is Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
It's crazy. This rain's crazy.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now a play fake here on first down. Smith catches left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another first down.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. On this one, may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Jets at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
4 yards on the pickup there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8. This defense for the Colts, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total.
That
made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Let's go. Ready. Now a run. Here's the first round pick from April's draft. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
One all the way down inside the 20.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. How about that? Their cornerback. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game earlier in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Benson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Jets' 13-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 2. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Jets 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
36-yard line.
That rain look crazy.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Hey! 70 Timberwolves. My man. Ready,
They'll drop the throw. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop the throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
2nd and 5. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's going to find a man here. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Ready?
They'll run with Hall. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Yeah, his stick's so bad on here, man. You got to try to dive to make a tackle.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run
Look,
it in, going
he ran right past. His stick is terrible.
Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the point after try for Santos. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That's Drake May kicking off? That's his quarterback kicking off.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 68 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Jets 14.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Pack the 6,
Now Allen. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Looking for the out route. He's got more. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
He could squat, jump, nothing.
Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 49 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Colts.
Hawk 70. 19 Tiger.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Look at the big fella.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to the turnover.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Dragons, craft all 80. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
42, Jets 21.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball again on second down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 73 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 18. Pioneer.
They go play action here on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Breaks the tackle. He's got room.
This play is terrible, man. That's a sack. He didn't get sacked. Everybody just diving like, hey, this is terrible.
A great play there.
Look at this.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Jets 28.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
First down, Indianapolis.
Come on. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cougar 19.
Now back to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to get this.
That's actually a touchdown. I don't know if y'all seen that, but that's a touchdown. Look at it. Just that fast.
On the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one.
Watch this.
Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Looking deep downfield. And he's got his target. It's caught for a close touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return.
Fresh this
We'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go. Go.
Well, the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's got a man complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for Indy. 46 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
70. Warriors 70. Let go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That's good for 28 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
70 Rangers. 70. 70.
In motion goes the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
29-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Paul want to give up the middle. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, if you want to run up the middle, they can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now. And that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Panther 60, Panther.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line.
That's another Jets first down.
Back to the ground with Hall. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Ready up. Here we go.
Stevenson now on 1st and 2. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll tackle about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for Indy. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Now, we saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Colts have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The point after is good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jets, 28.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Let's go. 60 by 60.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Hands it off out of the gun. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
And that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be taken down before he gets into enemy territory. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Gets through and now an opening. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. And they just acquired him a new ball carrier. What do you think of the acquisition?
I like it. Maybe not the big-time player, big-time impact you're looking for, but someone who wants to prove something and find a new home.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions from that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Get it. Steady.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. From the 28, it's second and 5.
Second and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal. As good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Like Cowboy 80. Hey, go.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Here we go, Scott. Hey, pass. Let go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Colts are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Point after, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Check that. Street. Rig alert. Ready.
Ball again on second down. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Set up. 19 Tiger. 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Looking to throw. Durant. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
After 60. Go street. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Ready, set. Tag. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught. Mitchell. And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra yard or 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
This is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent... And my goodness, another interception. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80! 18
Not liking the look, they'll change the play.
Ready?
On first down, right back to Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
On the set. Ready? 70 Lions. Shot alert, shot alert.
Wait for this. Pick it up, you're embarrassing us.
Ready?
They'll try the left side with Stevenson. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
On third down, here's Hall. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the clock's picking up. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense.